Hey everyone out there in YouTube land, it's me, the Solitary Toker, coming to you. Let's see which way is better, this way or this way? I think that way. Okay, here we go, that's best. So, coming to you on a Tuesday evening at about 9 o'clock. I haven't made any videos for one very unfortunate reason. So for those of you who may not know, I had a medical marijuana card for my panhypopituitarism, which helped me a lot with my social anxiety and my motivation, and it really helped me. The herb really helped me connect. So the best way I can say it is to the earth on that level and kind of get out of my head and not be so hard on myself or judgmental on myself, or you should be doing this, you need to be doing that. So, I don't know if you have looked back in some of my old videos, but 2 years ago, I was put in the emergency room because I smoked herb, took my dogs for a walk, and my heart would not stop beating fast. It was going 200 beats per minute, and a heart attack is 150 beats per minute. So I wasn't really having a heart attack, but my heart could not slow down. It was just going so fast. And if you look on what cannabis does to your body in different systems, it opens the vessels in your blood, and it actually has been known to increase the beat of your heart. So I went to a music festival, and at first I started noticing my heart feeling weird again, and I was like, okay, it's just the heat, it's just all the exercising because I'm walking in this heat back and forth from my camper to the festival, And then after I got home, I was still toking, and I went down to visit my friend. Okay, pause for 1 second. I had a friend, my best friend, who was fighting brain cancer. She died 2 months ago. And as it happens, this day that I went to go see her turned out to be the last day I had seen her alive. So I took the dogs for a walk, and I noticed that my heart was just feeling kind of lumpy, is the best way I can describe it. It felt like it was just doing weird motions, like it wasn't doing a regular dun 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 dun. It was just like a weird flip floppity heartbeat. And I went to go see my friend, and I couldn't even visit with her because I was having these dizziness rushes, and they weren't like, my cats are running around, if that's what that sound is. And they weren't like dizzy, like, oh, I'm gonna fall over, but it was just because my heart was beating strangely, it was just sending flushes of blood to my head, and I was just going, whoa, and it kept up for like 15 minutes. And I'm just like, okay. And I went to the nurse's station because she was in a rest home by that time. She needed 24-hour care. And I went to the nurse's station, and I was like, will you listen to my heart and tell me how fast it's going? And she did, and she said, it's not going fast, but it's really irregular. I'd go to the hospital. And as it happened, I was actually getting on the plane that day to fly home to Michigan to go to a family reunion, and I didn't want to go to the hospital. I was like, wait, I'm getting on a plane in a couple hours. What? So I said goodbye to my friend. I said, okay, I'm going to be gone for a couple weeks, but I'll see you when I get back. I love you. And she nodded at me, and I left. And as I drove home, my vision started to black out. I had like the outer rim of my vision started to get cloudy, and I was on the highway driving, and I was just like, whoa, whoa. And I didn't pull over, but I slowed down, and it was really brief. If it was really long, I would have pulled over. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, I better go to the hospital. But the problem is I had the dogs in the back of the truck. So I'm like, if I can't go to the hospital now, because if I have to stay there overnight, my dogs are gonna be stuck in the back of the truck. Nobody's gonna be able to come and get them out. So I drove home. I drove home, and on the way home, I called my mom, who also has heart problems. And I told her what had happened, and I asked her what I should do because she knew that I was going to uh, to travel that night. And she's like, "Take some Bayer. You've got like an hour or two. Just rest, and in an hour, see how you feel." And so I did, and I was fine. My heart didn't give me any more problems. Um, and I probably shouldn't have taken the Bayer because Bayer slows down your heart rate. And my heartbeat is a natural, my pulse is a natural slow rhythm anyway. So maybe it wasn't the best thing to do, but it was the right thing to do at the time because everything calmed down. And I said, okay, I'll fly to San Francisco because that's like my first stop. And I said, all right, if I have to, I'll go to the hospital there, and but I flew home to Michigan, and I was fine for the next 2 weeks. I was fine. Everything was fine. But I basically realized, Ranger, leave it. My cats are playing, and he's very interested. I basically realized that, okay, this is the second time that this has happened when I was smoking cannabis. When I went on my 7-month cleanse, I didn't have any of these problems. So I realized that cannabis and my heart just don't mix. And even a month or two later, I tried a little bit that I had left over, and I didn't have any kind of heart thing, but my heart was just aching. And I'm like, yep, that confirms it. And I got rid of my vaporizer, my brand new bong. I got rid of everything. And I can't smoke herb anymore. It's really sucky, because I really miss that connection to the earth, that outer spirit layer, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys all know what's going on with me. So that's it. Peace, love, and ganja from the Solitary Toker. Bye bye.